Hello everyone, Riskmonger here. Welcome back to Batman Return to Arkham Asylum, where we are just about to finish up our boss fight against Bane by disconnecting the venom supply to his brain. This is the same way that I took care of Bane in Batman the Animated Series, but that's really the only way to deal with this one-dimensional brute. Oh. And as the boiler room collapses on him, that's my cue to exit. As you can see, using the grapple gun is so second nature that I can do it even during the cutscene. Oh, and check this out. This is a prototype of my Batmobile remote.
Batman,
Whoa,
you okay?
didn't see you there.
I'm fine, Jim. Where's Quinn?
Gone. Must have gotten loose while Bane was throwing you around.
We need to get you off the island.
I'm not a rookie. I can handle myself.
Uh-oh. I guess I'm gonna have to think of another way to take out Bane after all.
I will break you, Batman! Then the Bruja!
No, Bane. This time I break you.
Now that's what I call a hood ornament. The Batmobile remote would play a big part in Arkham Knight, but I'm getting ahead of myself.
Jim, get back to the mainland. It's too dangerous here.
I don't like leaving you here.
But he gets on the boat without hesitation.
Radio claims he's planted bombs all over Gotham. Gotham will panic. You're needed there.
We're ready to go now, sir.
Bane called Dr. Young Bruja. What does it mean?
It's Spanish for witch.
Oracle, go through the city's computers. Pull up all you can find on Dr. Young. I'll go through anything you find once I get to the cave.
A Batcave on Arkham Island?
I built it years ago. It's best to plan ahead for situations like this.
How'd you manage to keep this a secret?
It's me, remember?
So do you think Dr. Young's been experimenting with venom? The same chemical that turns Bane into that animal?
Yes, I'm worried. Bane seemed even more powerful than usual. Joker wants the venom, and that can only be trouble.
I'm heading to Dead Man's Point in Arkham North. I'll contact you once I'm in the Batcave.
Alright, and as we make our way over to the Batcave, listen to the music here. This is the second half of my favorite unreleased Arkham Asylum track. The horn section first played in the last episode when we defeated Scarecrow. Now these are the strings. Alright, but now let's focus on the henchmen. Detective mode is showing 8 hostiles, but that doesn't look like... Oh, alright, there's the rest of them. So let's sneak up on this group. Nope, I've been spotted. Alright, let's let them make the first move. Always ready with a counter. Let's grab this guy's pipe and... Oh, wait. A little too late on that counter. There we go. Now I've built up to ×8, which means a special takedown. And the music's leveling off a little bit. And since the sound design mirrors how I'm doing in combat, let's take one for the team. See how now that we've taken some damage, the second layer of the music picks up? Perfect timing for that final flying kick. Alright, and the music's still going, because there's still henchmen in the area. Yep, 5 left. No need to sneak up this time, let's just come out swinging. Later I'd be able to launch into a running jump. Nope. That guy swung his pipe and hit nothing but air. Alright, building up to another takedown. Headbutt, trip. Ooh, snapping that guy's knee. Rolling around the floor like a wrestler. Ooh. And I've quickly figured out that the best strategy is to build up to those takedowns as quickly as possible, and then use it or lose it. There's a fireman's carry, and then... Bam! And a jump kick for the... Was that guy still taunting me even as he lost consciousness? So normally in the game, this is where the music would fade out because I've taken out all the enemies in the area, but thanks to my editing magic, we can listen to it for a little bit longer. And as long as we're over by the visitor center, let's see if Joker left me a new message.
You're late for your appointment. Very rude. Well, seeing as you're here now, we might as well get started. Tell me about your childhood. Anything stand out? Ooh, is that a tear I see? Too painful? We'll come back to it later then. How about Baby Boy then? Oh, bet you were shocked to see him, weren't you? Personally, I was hoping he'd fold you up like a piece of paper and let me stamp you crazy. But even I don't get everything I want. So what was he doing here? Oh, questions.
Alright, so we didn't get that much new information out of him. So here's another bit of personal music. I've brought back the strings layer for the Batman theme as we head towards Arkham North. If you listen carefully and care to count it out, you'll see that this theme is in 5/4 time signature. Really keeps things moving. Oh boy, more Joker teeth.
What's the deal with Dead Man's Point? It's been a favorite suicide location in Arkham Island for over 100 years.
Yeah, I know. I once saved an unfortunate inmate from leaping off into the rocks below. I found a cave entrance and over the years have moved a number of supplies here. It's a regular home away from home.
And as we enter Arkham North, we see 4 more henchmen, which means that the in-game music is going to pop up soon.
He's here!
Alright, hitting all 4 enemies with the cape. That thing covers like a 15-foot cone. I probably should have saved my takedown on the knife wielder. He's the most dangerous of the bunch. Then I wouldn't have to keep mixing in the cape stun to knock him down. Alright, but this guy's isolated enough for a ground take... or not. Ugh, I guess he was too far up in those rocks. So now I have to use the cape stun yet again, but that doesn't keep him stunned for too long.
Is he okay?
The counter, the cape. This is not my finest combat. I guess I was too preoccupied with the music heading into it. Now there's only 2 left. The kick should finish off Slicey, and then a downward elbow to end it. And again, this is where the music would be fading out, but instead, let's just keep the tunes going. Alright, so heading towards the cave entrance to Dead Man's Point. Obviously, it's been walled off to prevent inmate suicides. But we can just make an athletics check and jump over the wall. So now I've completed my objective of finding the cave entrance, getting me 1 step closer to the Batcave. And since we're heading to the cave to do some research into Dr. Young, let's hear the next chapter of her history with the Joker.
Take patient interview 20. Joker is more interesting than I originally believed. When Project Titan is operational, I believe Joker will be the perfect test subject.
What's up, Doc?
Today I thought we'd try something different.
Oh, you make me blush, Doc. I have a girlfriend.
Dr. Quinn's out. I know. I've seen the tapes. Anyway, I thought it would be good to talk about your childhood.
Of course. I was born in a small fishing village. I always wanted to join the circus, but my father wouldn't let me.
I don't believe you.
My father was a cop. 1 week from retirement when a mob...
I've seen the movie. What are you scared of?
Scared?
Yes, scared. There's obviously something that made you what you are.
What if I'm too scared to remember? It hurts too much.
Then I can help you.
So Dr. Young's fatal flaw is thinking that she could somehow connect with a deranged madman like the Joker. But you can't blame her for being positive. As we reach the cliff overlooking Dead Man's Point. Yes! Stuck the landing. Ow, my eyes.
Identity confirmed. Disabling countermeasures.
Thanks, computer.
Security deactivated.
So that dive bomb I used to maneuver into the cave is something that I would later use a great deal. I, of course, didn't have much use for it tonight in the confines of Arkham Island. Once I got into the city with all those buildings, it's a great help.
On.
So here we are in the Batcave. While not nearly as opulent as my main place of work underneath Wayne Manor, this is still a pretty sweet outpost. As you can see, I have a prototype of the Batwing over what's probably the Bat boat under that tarp. But now let's head upstairs to our main objective, the Bat computer. Tons of monitors, an ergonomic keyboard. I could sit down here and play EverQuest for days.
Dr. Young was heading up a project. It was big, lots of external funding. Here are the last notes she filed. I can't make sense of it. What does it mean?
Looks like she was experimenting on the Arkham patients. This new chemical only barely resembles the original Venom compound.
There are a number of changes that appear to amplify the strength of the drug. Multiple references to a Titan formula. Even a small amount could trigger a Venom-like transformation in the host, eliminating the need for the storage tank Bane requires.
Hang on. These notes aren't complete. The formula is missing. That must be the secret Dr. Young is hiding. If Joker gets his hands on this, he will create an army of 1,000 Banes.
My God. Is Joker crazy enough to do that? What am I saying? You've got to stop him.
And to help me in that task, here's a new gadget. The second addition to my utility belt of the night. The Batclaw. This grapnel attachment can be used to grab and pull objects from a distance. The Batclaw can also attach to enemies. This thing is so useful that I started packing it standard in my utility belt for subsequent adventures.
I'm going after her. She was heading to the mansion with Cash. I'm going up top via the catacombs.
Alright, return to the surface via the sewer system. Now, where's that again? Gotta check the map. Oh, even though I interrupted the music, sorry about that. Looks like it's just to the right. Right where I put these containers. It's a good excuse to use the Batclaw, though. Whoop. I'm sure there was nothing too important in those anyway. And as we exit the Batcave, another word about the music. This is a cool Explore theme that also doesn't appear in the official soundtrack to the game. However, it was remixed for the soundtrack for Batman Arkham City, a track titled Call Him Off. It also plays during the end credits of this game, not to give too much away. As we use the Batclaw once again to hook onto that vent and pull the grate off the wall.
Sorry, boss. Took a little longer to find him than you figured it would.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll try and be more precise next time I'm planning an island takeover.
Wait, who are they looking
sorry,
for?
Boss.
Let's see if I can get any more information.
Please.
Oh, we'll see now you're apologetic.
Detective mode shows 6 unarmed hostiles.
And break your wife's leg, okay?
Nope, just more mental abuse from Joker.
My generous nature.
No, I guess not. Thanks.
Oh, don't mention it. Let's just
Well, at least it's not as bad as getting physically abused.
Did I ever tell you the one about the guy who came home to find his wife a paraplegic? You there? Calling all cars! Calling all cars! Wonder who got you? Croc or the bat?
Wait, is Killer Croc down here? They must have been looking for Killer Croc's cell.
Why are we the ones trying to open it?
Check this out.
This ain't even the main door. If we even get it open, we don't know what it'll do. I ain't going near it.
Alright, let's try this quick Batcave. Get over here! Remember how I said young Bruce Wayne played Mortal Kombat as a kid? Now building up to a special takedown, just in time to stop that guy from pulling a pipe off the wall, because there was still steam in it. And again, my favorite strategy is just to do as many of these special takedowns as possible. That's just the most efficient way to do things, unless I can get somebody isolated enough for a ground takedown. And now there's just 2 guys left. I should be able to save the takedown for the final move. Oh, what? Was he too far away? That uppercut's still pretty cool, but if I had known there was a distance limit, I would have pulled him closer with the Batclaw first. Wait, what's that? Is that a Riddler trophy in the vents? There's another use for my quick Batclaw. Now let's just jump into the vent and pick it up. Ha! Oh. Now I gotta do the world's shortest grapple.
Of course you found that one easy. You were supposed to.
Yeah, sure I was. Now let's see what these henchmen were looking for. Ah!
We'll find you. Rip your flesh like paper.
Croc is lucky that that door was locked, because I would have, And that's where I came from, so this must be the way up to the surface.
I've been digging deeper into Dr. Young. According to her bank records, there have been multiple payments starting last April until 2 months ago. Then nothing. The payments came from a company owned by Mr. Jack White.
One of Joker's oldest aliases. So, Joker pays Dr. Young to create his army, and then all of a sudden he stops. Doesn't make any sense.
Alright, so I'm obviously going to have to find out more clues about this relationship between Joker and Dr. Young, right after I take out these Joker teeth. And make my way into the main sewer junction. So since this is a large, expansive chamber, read platforming challenge, I thought I'd send one of my bat drones to have a look around. Ooh, Riddler trophy up on the top level. And it looks like the exit is right next to that set of chattering Joker teeth, so, oh, there's another trophy. I can come back to that later. Time to get topside. Wait, what's wrong?
This area is falling apart. It's not safe to use the grapple. I need to climb up the old-fashioned way.
Lots of old-fashioned climbing tonight.
This is weird. The payments to Dr. Young's account didn't stop exactly. They were declined. Dr. Young put a block on her account.
Sounds like she had a change of heart. She tried to block the payments. Joker doesn't like it when his partners try to back out.
So he decided to get himself back to Arkham, find his formula, and create the army himself.
Exactly.
I've hacked into her email accounts. 2 mails stand out. The first is a resignation letter dated last week. Sounds like she was trying to get away.
And the second?
A message from Joker. Well, Jack White. A long thread. She's begging to stop the experiment. Says it's too dangerous. He's not listening. Let's see. Random threats to her family, a couple of bad jokes, a picture of a dead baby, and a threat.
Go on.
He says, I'm coming for you, I want what I paid for, and then another joke about wheelchairs, lovely, and a drawing of some kind of donkey.
No mystery why she's so scared.
Yeah, drawing of a donkey would get me freaked out too. As I pick up this Riddler trophy, getting some more much-needed experience points, and a challenge unlocked? I can come back to that too. So not only was Dr. Young foolish enough to think she could cure the Joker, she got duped into doing business with him. At least she realized her mistake and tried to back out. Which, come to think of it, is a pattern that repeats itself in Arkham Knight, when Simon Stagg tries to back out of his deal with Scarecrow. But I'm getting ahead of myself, once again. Did I miss that thing before? Alright, here we go. Joker teeth taken care of. Time to head up to the surface. Alright, made it. Now let's... wait a minute.
Joker again. Don't worry about that. I put a few surprises along the way. Decided to turn up and spoil the party. Oh, and if you hear a shot in the dark, don't worry. There's very little chance of you getting hurt. Still, you might want to check your health insurance. Who am I kidding? You don't have any.
Snipers. Looks like the Blackgate thugs have access to the armory.
Well, this definitely makes things interesting. It's like Joker's turned the whole overworld into a Predator challenge. Alright, so 6 hostiles, 2 of them have guns, and then 4 are congregated on the ground. Let's go after this closest guy first. Hanging down, making sure he's not looking at me. And while his attention is focused on the ground, let's just sneak up for the takedown. Making sure to cover the mouth so he doesn't draw any attention. Now the second sniper is across on that other tower. So let's glide behind this big rock formation. Perfect. Now let's just climb up the stairs, making sure to be quiet as I reach the top. So he's still looking down, it shouldn't be a problem, but... oh, he's on the move. Time to go fast. Alright, that's both the snipers. Just those 4 left on the ground. They should be no problem to take out from up here. Oh, that guy's got a knife. That's fine. Stun him with the cape, knock him down, and continue to go to work. Here's the first takedown of the encounter, a nice fireman's carry, and a real nice view of that guy's wrist getting snapped. Need to come in with another cape stun. Knock that guy all the way across the road. Here's another takedown. Ooh, and again, focusing on the wrist. And that time I didn't need to do a cape stun because he was just getting up. And now... what? Oh, I tried to do a ground takedown, but he was already knocked out. Come here! finishing things off in true Scorpion fashion. Now, unlike most of my favorite music in the game, this song is on the official soundtrack. It's called Armory because that's where Joker's thugs were getting their weapons. And look, another upgrade. Let's take care of that before we head to Arkham Mansion. So I've already got the 2 special combo moves, and this next one, the special combo boost, will help me achieve those even faster. As we skip ahead to Arkham East, we see 4 more snipers. Let's start with the one that's closest. Alright, I don't want to pick up that Riddler trophy in case it alerts them to my presence.
I've got a couple of men in the guard towers covering your movements. Be careful. Those loose cannons, cheap trigger fingers, and, well, you know, accidents do happen.
Alright, so now for the guy in the other tower. Gotta make sure to stay well away from his line of sight, and also don't want to get noticed by those other 2. If only I had some method of traversing horizontal distances at high speed. No, it doesn't matter, this is fine for now.
Hello again, boys.
And there are the other 2 on top of Arkham Mansion. Alright, detective mode also shows me the direction of their laser sights.
However, a bruise here or a cut there won't go amiss.
Now taking a detour through the graveyard to make sure those guys on the mansion don't see me. Let's just move quickly to some more cover. Alright, it looks like one of them is walking towards me, but maybe I could sneak... No. Best just to wait here and listen to the music. And more of Joker's banter.
I'd like to hear all your feedback on the place. I'm especially proud of the decor, and I hope it helps you all become more productive in our task of taking over.
Alright, now it's time to move up. Let's just make sure both of them are occupied before I make my move. Yep, both of them looking down. And it's a good thing those goggles they're wearing completely eliminate their peripheral vision. And now for the last guy, let's knock him clean off the edge. On second thought, he might have gotten hurt from the fall. Let's just keep him up here.
Joker would like to announce that as of today, all Arkham guards have been fired due to budget cuts.
Alright, before we head into Arkham Mansion, let's take out those Joker teeth. Let's also cut this guard down. He didn't deserve to be strung up like that. I mean, he didn't deserve to be brutally murdered in the first place, but we can at least give him a shred of dignity.
Well, look who it is.
Yeah, big bad Batman. Come on, tough guy. Come and get us.
Oh, look at him. Stuck out there. Ain't you got a cat to rescue from a tree or something?
No, actually that's Superman.
Right. Go on, get lost. We're in control. Joker will finish you off.
Alright, well, just like with the medical facility, there's nothing for me to do but try to find another way in. So let's start with where those snipers were standing, up on top of the balcony. Doesn't look like there's a door here, but maybe detective mode can show me something. Ah! Yes, a grate on the wall. So the Batclaw coming in handy once again.
Got to be another way. Oh.
Whoop. My subconscious was a little slow on the uptake there. But it looks like this vent did the trick. And as we head into Arkham Mansion, Batman out.